Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we are talking about foods that aid in digestion. Many of us suffer with peptic ulcer, dyspepsia and heartburn, and sometimes it can be due to the amount or type of food that we are eating, the way in which the food is prepared, and what we actually do after we eat a particular food. For example, if we eat a particular food and then we go and lie down, that can cause indigestion. Another factor is very high fatty foods. So foods that we are eating, that lots of fried foods, and especially proteins that contain a visible amount of fat. And if we're eating lots of food like chicken with skin, so these kinds of foods can also worsen or cause indigestion. So it's so important that we do choose healthier options. Now, two particular type of foods that I have here with me today. The one that I have is a pawpaw or a pepino. This is a tropical fruit. It contains beta carotene, some vitamin C, and it contains an enzyme called papain. And this is something that aids with digestion, especially with digesting foods that are high in protein. If you look at the color of the pawpaw, that's where you get the beta carotene from. It's very a bright orange, but it really helps with digestion. Something that's very interesting is a pawpaw that's green, and this I actually discovered from my mom before actually finding research about it. Is it's even more of a tenderizer or improves digestion even more the greener it is. But that you would definitely grind or you would crush and then use it, for example, on a meat or any type of food that you want to aid in digestion. Otherwise, it's preferably to use fruit that are completely ripe. Another example I have here is pineapple, which contains the enzyme called bromelain. And this really aids with digestion as well. So to actually eat it before a meal or even in between a meal in the form of a fruit salad, or just cut a pineapple as it is forming part of a fruit platter, would definitely help in the digestion of certain foods. Now, how can we incorporate this into our daily eating? So just looking at the pawpaw, which my daughters often like to have for breakfast, for example, and another very good idea for breakfast is to cut it in half and then to make slices or segments of the pawpaw. And then what you do is you add, and I have a teaspoon and some yogurt here. So just for some, so it looks nice, and to just add some protein as well to this. You can spread it onto your pawpaw, add a teaspoon of honey, and this is fresh organic honey. It hasn't been processed, and that's very, very important. So you can drizzle some honey over the yogurt like this, and then add some almonds to that. So if you look at what took less than a minute to put together, is a pawpaw which contains beta carotene, and it's very good in aiding digestion of other foods. There's some yogurt which is going to provide some protein and calcium, which is important to build strong bones and teeth. A drizzle of honey just to give it a bit of sweetness, and then we have almonds, which are a very, very good type of fat, as well as helping in improving memory. So if you look, this is a very, very wholesome breakfast or an in-between meal or snack. And hopefully you have some idea on foods, these two particular, in helping in aiding your digestion. Shukran for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.